In this chapter, I'm going to talk about pages and master pages. Now, if you listen to the Indesign CS5 beginning tutorial, you will have noted that these topics were covered, but we're getting into some of the issues that were not covered in them. There may be a little bit of duplication and overlap on some items, but it does no harm to go over some things again. So the first thing I want to cover is setting up custom page sizes. Now, if we want to create a new document, we go to File and New Document like that. Here we have a choice for print or web. We're going to be dealing with print stuff for the time being. We get into web stuff later on in this tutorial. And what we're going to do is set up a postcard. Now, if we go to the page size, you can see there's a lot of built-in items here. These are pixel-based web ones here. Over here are European sizes, standard US sizes. But if we want something that's not there, you can just go ahead and type it in. So we'll do a 4x6 postcard. I'll do 6x4, so it'll be wide. And notice that as soon as I tab over there, it goes into landscape mode because the width always comes first, and as the width is higher, it's set. We're not going to have any columns in this. Well, you always have one column, I guess. So we'll just have the one column, then we can set the margins. We'll set them all at 0.125. A good size there. And I'm going to click on more options because we're going to bleed this. So we'll put 1/8 of an inch, 0.125 here, like that. And that goes on all sides. We won't need a slug in this one because we don't need the information. We wouldn't have facing pages, but we would have double-sided. So we're going to need 2 pages here. So this is about it. Now, if you do a lot of these, what you want to do is save this so that you can go back and use it again. So I'll just go and hit a save preset and we'll give it a name. And I'll just call it postcard. If I could type, that'd be dangerous. 4x6 like that. Clicking OK. And then I can go in OK. And there it is there. It's going to be 2 pages and we can create our work. Let's go ahead and close that. And now we'll go File, New Document, and we'll create a new one. So notice it defaults to the previous one used. I can go back to the other default. And let's do a 6x9 postcard. Or we'll do a rack card. Let's try that one. And that's 4x9 like that. Again, we'll go 2 pages. I'm going to do this one quickly now. Margins, 0.25, probably a better margin for something like this anyway, and 0.125 like that for our bleed. We'll save the preset and we'll call it rack card. Don't really need to put in the size here because rack cards tend only to be one size, 4x9 like that. Clicking OK, and there we have the rack card done. Scroll down, second page. Now I'll close that out. Now anytime that I want to use one of these options, I just come up and in my document preset, notice they're not down in the page size here. These don't change, but the document presets up here, they do. If I want this 4x6 postcard, I can come in here. Rack card, I can just choose it and I don't have to go through and put these settings in every time. Something that this is very useful for if you create a lot of ads and you have standard sizes, you can just put the quarter page, 1/8 page, half page, etc. Whatever you do, you've got it all set up, ready to go, and you just select it from this menu, clicking OK, and you're off to the races like that. It's just a little feature that helps speed up your workflow.